I am Jean-Louis Kassis. I'm born in Lebanon, Beirut, and I work in London City Mission as a minister of religion, and at the same time working in Webb Street, a day center for people having substance misuse in drug and alcohol. When I born, my health wasn't very good. My dad, he was saying to me that when you came, you bring pura to us, and I wish I brought a donkey, not you. I wish I brought a dog, not you. As a little boy, you will feel not being accepted. You will feel like rejected, and you are just a number. You're just like you are come by mistake in life, and things get worse more that because I have my godfather is supposed to teach me about Christian life. He was sexually abusing me. I didn't trust anybody in a way. Like I didn't trust anybody because for whom I want to share. If I want to share with somebody, maybe I would be looking to me. People look to me in different way, and I feel like nobody will listen to me because I said to myself, no one will be helping me. Only I will help myself in my own. I trust my own hands. I trust my own arm. I try smoking and I start smoking 60 cigarette Marlboro every day. I was like a chimney, one after one. And after that, I went to the cannabis. And after that, I start went into black magic. And when you go into black magic and you start writing all that kind, I was searching to see what is a real love, what is a real respect and acceptance. So as somebody was searching in the sand for something precious, I was searching for that moment, searching for somebody to love me and accept me without any motive, without like it needs something from me. It was really hard. It wasn't pleasant at all. I joined the army, and something happened when I was in the army, and I ended in the prison for 45 days. Many times being kicked with the ranger in my body all the way. One of my colleagues, he made a report about me, and that they said that I'm taking information for the enemy. And the secret police came and they took me to a secure prison, and that prison, they calling it in this way. He will go inside the prison, he die. And if anybody go out from this prison, means God, he make a new life for him. When I was in prison and I was a Muslim and I was praying 10 times to Allah to save me from this case. But I remember a story from the Bible about the prodigal son when he went and spent all his money. In the end of the day, he said, let me come back to my dad and ask him to be his servant. I remember that, but I prayed this prayer and I still remember that word. I said, Lord, save me from this case and I will follow you. I didn't do a deal with God in a deal or not deal like the program. In the 4th of April, when I prayed that prayer, in the 4th of April, early morning, the door opened and they told me you can go home. And I went home and I took the bus. And after I took the bus, I went to the Bible Society bookshop and I bought my first Lebanese Bible. It was like the God opened the window of heaven and poured his love on me, and he started speaking to me to go and release forgiveness for the man who led me to go to prison. So I drove like more than 4 hours to go and release forgiveness for that guy. And after that, I went to my dad and I asked him for forgiveness. But the hardest thing is to go to the graveyard where is my godfather was buried, to stand up there and just release forgiveness for what he done to you in the past. It was hard, but I will be honest with you, without his love, without God's love and his mercy and his strength, I will not be here. I will be still in the hole and beating myself. Oh, this is what happened with me in the past, and I will not go over it. But with his grace and his mercy and his love, I'm standing up and I'm going forward. I will say this: when you come to Christ, my my body is kind of became dead and arise up with Jesus, with a new body, with a new mentality, with a new thinking. I start thinking in Jesus' way, not in my way. And I start seeing things in God's eyes, not from Jean-Louis's eyes, and I start listening, from the voice of God, listening from the ear of God, not from my ear. So everything is changed, and I want to be more like Jesus. I want to be more like Him, because He changed me. Not because of me, He changed me. He transformed me 180 degrees. Without Christ, I'm not here. Without Christ, maybe you'll not see me. Without Christ, maybe my life will be ended from a long time. I am Jean-Louis Kassis, and I am rise with Christ.